Friday with Boxing King Media. I'm joined by Stefy Bull. Victorious tonight, victorious team. Terry Harper wins the world title again at 154. Your thoughts?
Fantastic night. I've got Raven over in Manchester. WBC international title after only 3 professional fights against a very good fighter. Terry goes and goes up 1 division, not 2, not 3, but 4, and wins a solid world champion. And Maxi there, riding the train, as Eddie likes to call it. So yeah, I'm ecstatic, absolutely over the moon, gassed, anxiety, emotions, everything's running through, but so happy. So often this happens in boxing, is it? Three big ones, 3 wins. So I'm taking it all in stride.
It's a big weight jump to move for Terry. What was the thought process when you guys were making that decision? And obviously Hannah Rankin, she's fought the world level fighters. She's been in with Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. What was your thought process then?
To become a 2-weight world champion, it's like dare to be great. You never know unless you try. Terry's had a defeat. You know, we're going up 4 divisions. Let's crack it. Listen, how do you turn a world title down? So it's simple as that, really. But Terry's a very big. Terry got in that ring at 11 stone 2. Not an ounce of fat on her. Not an ounce of fat. Did you see any fat? You got Anna there with all the water, all carried. You know, and you know, it's. Can you imagine how hard it was for Terry to make 130 tonight? She weighed 22 pounds heavier than 130 pounds. Crazy. So you can imagine how hard it was to make that weight. It would virtually become impossible. But because of her professionalism and her dedication and her desire, she stuck to it and made the weight. It's pointless telling non-boxing, we're in a weight-making sport, it's pointless telling non-boxing fans about being, as we call it, dead at the weight. Terry was shocking at 130 pounds. She just look what she's gone and done. So it is what it is. We move forward. She's made more history. So proud, pleased, happy, everything at the minute.
What was the main difference in the weight change? Obviously, we saw her. I feel like there was a bit more of the pop and the power in the shots of the counters as well. In training, what did you notice was the major difference?
Well, I think Danny and the guys over at Boxing Science and the nutrition guys do a fantastic job. And repeating me saying, Terry's always been big at the weight. So it was just then. What she's never done before is sparred bigger girls because she was a 130, 135 pound champion. So we just got used to sparring bigger girls. And what she's brung to 154 is speed, movement, and the mobility that other girls ain't got at this weight. So fantastic. She's done fantastic tonight. Fantastic. So yeah, please.
You mentioned Maxi Hughes, obviously the main event tonight against Kid Galahad. He's got his victory. Some could say an upset, but he's on this train ride.
Do you know what? I've not watched the first 6 rounds. I've been round the back with Terry, so I've only seen the last 6. So going off the last 6, I thought Maxi had won. Yeah. But obviously I've not seen the first 6, so I'll watch it back. Listen, this happens in boxing. It's you win, you lose, you draw. You think so-and-so, he thinks so-and-so. What matters is them round ring at the end of the day, isn't it? So I'll watch it back and see what I think. But the train's still marching on, isn't it?
Before we talk more about Maxi Hughes, Kid Galahad has a 2nd defeat now on the trot. Where does he go from here?
Kid's a very good fighter. I mean, I'll say him again. I'll have to go back and watch it. I mean, you know, he's a world-class fighter. He's a former world champion. Max he's come up 2 weight divisions. Does he drop to 2 forever and have another role? Is his ambition still there? I like Barry. I'm a fan, so I hope he's okay and carries on.
And the train could turn into a plane soon. It could be going over to Vegas. There's that big fight with Devin Haney. What do you want to see him competing?
I think Maxi deserves a much rest now. And we'll sit out rest it year and see what happens. I mean, if Haney and the rematch with Cambosos will be happening soon. Haney's mentioned Maxi before for all the belts. So listen,
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is in the driving seat, mate. Yeah. So people now, he needed that win against a genuine world-class fighter to announce himself on them major fights. Now he's there. So yeah, let's go.
Finally, I want to take your reaction to, you've probably not watched it, but Joe Joyce did stop Joseph Parker. Thoughts on that?
I thought it could have been a 50-50 fight, but I felt that Joyce would get to him late on, and it seems that's what's happened. Same again, I'm going to enjoy watching it back.
Stefy, thank you very much for your time, brother. Thank you.